Good morning, Namaskar. So you may be surprised to find out why I mentioned good morning and also Namaskar. I will explain it to you later when I get into the topic. So I am Dr. Srinivas Rao from the Department of English, and today I am going to present an interesting topic to you. So what is my topic today? My topic is why should we study literature? ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಹೇಗೆ ಓದಬೇಕು? So generally speaking, we have been studying literature for the past 7 years. That means that once you enter into the education system, from class 1 to class, up to PUC, we have been studying literature continuously. Of course, literature, I am not exclusively talking about English only. I am talking literature in terms of English, in terms of Sanskrit, in terms of Kannada, in terms of Hindi. All these languages, depending on your selection of the languages, we have been studying it continuously. But usually what is happening, rather what happens in any general classroom, the moment you come to the classrooms, you will be given the textbook, because as a part of the curriculum, we don't have any syllabus at all. Our syllabus is the textbook. Let it be English, let it be Kannada, let it be Hindi, let it be Sanskrit. What is our syllabus? That is, what is the syllabus of literature? Our syllabus is only the textbook. So as soon as you enter the classroom, teachers are asked to take the textbooks. Rather, they say that please purchase the textbooks, and they say that from tomorrow we are going to start the lesson. And the moment you purchase the textbooks, they start the lesson. And they say that as far as the contents of the textbook is concerned, so many poems are there, so many poetry is there, and poetry pieces are there. So let us start reading the poetry. Or they say that let us start reading the prose. Or they say that let us start reading the short story. Or at higher level, let us start reading the one-act plays or play. So it depends on the genre in which the textbooks are being given. They start reading. But basically, nobody asks why should they read literature at all. That is, without basically trying to understand what is the importance of studying literature, or why should we read literature, or why should we read at all, or importance of reading. All these questions are not answered at all, or rather, students are left unaware. Why should we study at all? Thereby, I always feel that the basic concept has to be explained. Then only you get some kind of interest. Because most of the times, literature is being studied in terms of getting marks only. Rather, we are very much worried about marks only. Then, if you want to study literature purely from the marks point of view, you miss the point there. Because there is no point in studying any kind of textbook, in any language, in any syllabus. Sir, I want to study literature, rather I want to study some language purely from the point of view of marks only, because thereby you are losing a great idea. So basically, thereby I strongly feel that literature should be studied with some purpose, with some kind of goal, with some kind of benefit. So there are several benefits are there as far as studying of literature is concerned. So first point I would like to emphasize is here that literature gives you peace of mind. So I say that how can literature get peace of mind? Because I say it very strongly here. Once you are exposed to great minds have written great books. Only thing is, teacher should make you to understand, supposing he is dealing with one author, and thereby you should also see to it that how many authors have written on the same topic or on the same theme. So unless a learning teacher really exposes you to the different minds of the great people, you are not able to understand what exactly they are trying to write. Thereby, I always say that one of the modern diseases is loneliness. So to cure loneliness, I strongly say that there is only one way, that you should take this literature very seriously, or rather you should study the literature very seriously. But unfortunately, people do not know this benefit at all. Rather, people have not been, young minds like you, have not been made aware of what exactly how they get the peace of mind. I strongly say that you should continuously read many books. But once again I say that books are the good friends of the human beings. Your friends might deceive you, your friends might ditch you. But I strongly say that books will not ditch you at all. Books will not deceive you at all. So whenever you get into loneliness, whenever you get into boredom, or whenever you feel isolated, read one great book. But what kind of books have to be read, or who are the authors? That depends upon your experiences basically. And according to one estimate, there are nearly 6 lakhs of books have been published throughout the world, according to one study by UNESCO. But we can't study 8 lakhs books in India at all. So the maximum, I say that we can study 18,000 books before you die. Look at the things. 6 lakhs books have been published. But I say that before you die, to the maximum, this is also one kind of study is being done, that 18,000 books can be read before you die. So I say that what kind of books really one has to read depends upon your taste, depends upon your way of looking at the world. But what it may be, I think that one has to discover, or one has to find out which kind of books will really give me this of mind. That is very, very important. And the second point is that you are exposed to a kind of knowledge as such. New knowledge will be given to you by reading as many books as possible. Because we think that we already have some knowledge, but new knowledge will be given, or your windows of mind will be opened once you start reading the great books. Thereby, you will come to know a great amount of the world at all. But here is exactly the problem here, because one should be very, I say that we should be very clear what is the difference between knowledge and information. That I can't explain in this here, but I simply say that you are exposed to, you are definitely you are getting new knowledge, your mind will be wide open. Rather, you get a kind of feeling that yes, I am elevated to the higher level of knowledge, provided you take the literature very seriously. And basically, when you start reading the book, definitely it takes you to a different world as such. And that world cannot be explained, it has to be experienced. It has to be experienced. What is that different world? I can't explain. But once you start reading the serious books, books need not be in English. I say books can be in Kannada, books can be in Hindi, books can be in any kind of language. So once you start reading any kind of literature very seriously, definitely you get new knowledge, rather your knowledge, your horizon of the knowledge will be expanded, and I'm quite sure that you will get that kind of experience as such. And when you start reading many books, because we can't study ourselves at all. Can we study ourselves? We can't study. What is our character? What is our personality? What is our thinking? What is our feeling? We are limited by our own what kinds of thinking as such. But once you start reading the great books as such, definitely you will come to know many kinds of feelings as such. Definitely you will come to know the anger, the jealousy, the love. Like that, so many emotions can be understood better. For example, why people become angry? We usually become angry. How to control the anger? We don't know. We unnecessarily become angry. How to show love? So any kind of, when you say that love is there, definitely love is there between the parents and the children. Definitely love is there among the friends. Definitely love is there between the teacher and the student. We assume certain times love is there. But what is the demonstration of love? Whereby I quote here, let us meet with a smile let us meet each other with a smile, because it is the knowledge, or rather because it makes us a good friends. A good friendship can be developed with a smile, but very rarely we smile by looking at the strangers. We never smile at all. So my point is here, when you meet each other with the knowledge that I smile, thereby I create some kind of feeling that when people look at me, they also start smiling. So you get a wonderful feeling as such. But unfortunately, we don't demonstrate love at all. Do we love people? But we don't love people at all. We believe it, or rather we pretend that we love people. But strictly speaking, you can love people. But thereby I said in the beginning itself, I said good morning, I said namaskara. What is this good morning? What is this namaskara? Because we come to know the literature, if we study literature very seriously, we are exposed to different cultures, we are exposed to different customs, we are exposed to different traditions, etc. So what is this good morning? Good morning is from European culture. Why do they say good morning? They say good morning because European climate is highly cold, it's very cold. The temperature sometimes goes below -5, -10, -15. So naturally, in order to cheer up, they say good morning, but they say good afternoon, they say good evening, they say good night. But we blindly sometimes wish good morning, or we blindly say that namaskara. But what is the basic purpose of wishing somebody? The basic purpose is whenever we say good morning to others, I say that we are recognizing people that you are human being. I am going to respect you. So in wishing anybody, we are respecting the people indirectly. But unfortunately, we only wish some people good morning only. For example, I am a teacher. Since you know that I am a teacher, you wish me good morning. Supposing if I were not to be the teacher at all, do you wish me good morning? You don't wish me good morning at all. Because in that moment I think we have been, what can I say, brought up. But I strongly say that please wish everybody good morning or namaskara, whichever you feel like wishing actually. Definitely, even if the persons are not known to you at all, you feel that the other people who receive your wishes feel quite excited, feel quite happy. Thereby, please remember that wishing the others is respecting people equally without any kind of discrimination, without any kind of distinction. That one has to acquire. This is not our culture at all. This we have got from the culture of Europe. For example, that's why I said, in a country like India, we have thousands of cultures, we have thousands of traditions, we have thousands of manners, we have thousands of attitudes. How do we know about different cultures as such? Take for example one instance of one example of marriage only. So one marriage in one caste is different from marriage in a different caste. And thousands of castes are there. I believe that more than 3,000 castes are there. If you read any book, as far as certain writers are concerned, they will expose you to the different traditions of different cultures. Thereby you will come to know what is marriage. And we don't have only different castes in India, we have different religions also. If you observe, the Hindu marriage is different from Christian marriage, and Christian marriage is different from Muslim marriage. So unless and until we can't experience everything on our own, we can't experience. Supposing we don't go to Muslim marriage at all, we can't experience, we don't. Or supposing we don't go to the Christian marriage, how marriages are conducted, we don't know. But to get different experience of different cultures, I strongly say that you should read several books which are really written with great kind of explanation, with great kind of mental power. Thereby, since we can't study many things on our own, we should study society through literature. The best tool is that one. Literature also criticizes life as such. That is also very important. Life is like that. So definitely, if you don't criticize like any writer, in whichever context he writes, if it doesn't criticize something, we will not come to know what is the different from perspective of all. So we are reading a book through the perspective of the author or through the perspective of other characters. So many characters we are exposed to, hundreds and thousands of characters are there. So we will come to know the different emotions, we will come to know the different feelings. So unless and until you study seriously, you will not come to know what is joy, what is pleasure, what is ignorance, what is knowledge, what can I say, different ways of creating, all these things. To put it together, I say that you can get a lot of knowledge. Another important aspect of literature is memory. Sometimes we think that how can memory can be increased through reading literature. But if you really read any book very seriously definitely you will be in a different world. You are exposed to a different world and you will be lifted from one world to the other. And thereby it also increases power, your memory power. Thereby you don't feel any kind of difficulty from the general part of the also. The big complaint always from the student is whenever they want to take examination, they always complain that they don't have memory power at all. Or rather, they forget certain things. But study some serious books with concentration. That is also very important. So unless and until you study with concentration, automatically it increases your memory. Please try. Please do some exercise. I say that just as exercise is there to the body, what is exercise to the mind? Most of the times we worry about the physical fitness only, or rather whenever we talk in terms of exercise, we think that physical exercise only. But I say that the mental exercise can be done provided you start reading with concentration. So literature is the best exercise. Just as food is required for the stomach. So what is the food for the mind? That is also very important. Why people get into confusion? Lot of confusions, lot of complications. Because we don't know how to make use of literature. Rather, we don't know the benefit of studying literature very seriously. So I say that if you really want to increase your memory power concentration, and definitely if you want to give the food to the mind, there is only one goal, there is only one capsule, that is reading literature very seriously. It doesn't not only talks about the present, it also talks about the past, it also talks about the future. Look at how exactly you are transported from present to the past. And you can be in America, you can be in Germany, you can be in England, you can be in India. Look at the words in which the author will make you to go to the different worlds as such. So once you are taken transported to the past as such, you will come to know history. Most of the times, unfortunately, we don't have any good opinion of history at all. History is also a very important subject. So unless and until you take the history very seriously, because history repeats itself. But unfortunately, whenever we talk in terms of history, we don't have any good opinion at all. But recently, I have read one wonderful book by JCBMC. You can also read it. Or if you come to library, it is there, our library. That is Teju Tungabhadra. It's a very beautiful book. It talks very wonderfully about the one huge empire, that is Vijayanagara Empire. Thereby, you will come to know the entire history of Vijayanagara Empire as such. So literature also gives us the information about history also, the information about psychology also, the information about anthropology also. So to understand history, to understand psychology, to understand anthropology, to understand science also, that is also very important, because literature also gives you another tool as such. That is, I say the next benefit is critical thinking. So this is very important. Your thinking will be redefined, your thinking will be heightened, your thinking will be broadened, and definitely you get one important aspect of your life, that is critical thinking. Unfortunately, in the digital world as such, I say that there is digital interference is there, like social media. where the moment you get into social media, let it be any media, let it be Facebook, let it be WhatsApp, or it should be, I say that a TV, what it may be, it compares the lives. That is the problem in digital media. But if you read literature, it doesn't compare at all. It simply makes you understand how people are there in different ways. That is very important. So to understand science, critical thinking is required. So this is a concept which is an entirely different concept. I say critical thinking is nothing but to look at the things objectively. So whenever you get into some problems, whenever you get into some issues, whenever you get into some conclusions, you can clear up conclusions, provided you have a tool of critical thinking at your disposal. Another benefit is you get wonderful imagination. So the more books you read, you get wonderful imagination. For example, if I say the sentence, an attractive man walked down the street. Just look at the sentence. An attractive man walked down the street. Just read the sentence. Who attracts a man? There is no description of an attractive man at all. So each reader or every reader, whoever reads this sentence, an attractive man walked down the street, can think in different ways. Or equally the sentence, an attractive woman walked down the street. Look at wonderful, what can I say, imaginations of the readers. So I say that imagination is there in all the individuals. Unfortunately, imagination is not being taken very seriously. Because whenever we go to schools, colleges, we have read about marks only. We never about imagination, because if you have imagination at your disposal, or if you imagine that levels are heightened, another benefit is you become creative. That is also very important. So once you get a beautiful imagination, you can become creative. Keep on reading. You will come to know which are the good books, which are the bad books. As I said earlier, lots of books are there. So you also, get to know the language. That is also very important. How to write beautiful words, how not to make use of certain words, language not in terms of English I'm speaking, language in terms of Kannada also, or you can start speaking beautifully. That is communication. So don't think that communication is only speaking English only. Communication can be through Kannada also. So unfortunately, whenever we talk about communication skill, we only keep in mind Kannada or English only. So through Kannada also we can communicate, but unfortunately because of the dominance of English, we are made to believe that communication means we should have good communication skill in English. But I say it can be in any medium, because skill is required to convince people. Skills can be positive, skills can be negative, because it can be made use of in any way. But if you have that critical thinking, definitely you will come to know which is right communication, which is wrong communication. So thereby I also say that you should understand that you acquire the skill of communication. You can't be creative. Tomorrow you can also become a good writer. That is also very important. So the last point I want to sum up is here. You become social human being. That is very important. So because you are part and parcel of society, because society is fragmented, it focuses on I, it never focuses on we. Thereby, it teaches you how to empathize. That is very important. It develops empathy. Please remember, sympathy is different from empathy. Because whenever some people are in some difficulties, we sympathize. No use at all. Of course, nothing wrong at all. But by being sympathetic, you are not able to do anything at all. But I say literature teaches you how to empathize with the people, because empathy demands some action. Thereby, it gives you some kind of, what can I say, by reading literature very seriously, you become social human being. I say that you get comprehensive of the world, you become a citizen of the world. So finally I say that if you study literature very seriously, you become citizen of the world. So thereby I conclude my talk, why should we study literature, by telling that finally you get a comprehensive view of the world and you become, or you are elevated to the level of citizen of the world. Thank you.